Schaffer. He's an idiot.
Honey, we are home right where we belong to play with you for the next 3.5 hours on the radio. Yes. It's Weekend Eve, baby. Thursday. Love it. One more to go. Hello, Donnie. It is show 1123. 1123. Forecast today, on and off rain and drizzle. I don't know if you can believe them because they said it was supposed to rain all last night.
For drizzle.
We didn't get any of it.
For drizzle.
Maybe today. I don't know. I'm glad they're wrong, though. I mean, come on. I expected this morning coming into work and being all moist. Nope. Clearing out tonight, low of 50. Tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds. Showers late, so they say, with a high of 62. We are sitting at 53 right now. Remember to be an official member of the 530 Club. You had to text us or call us. Of course, it's no text Thursday, although I do take text during the 530 Club. And then at 6, we stop with the text. And if you want to play with us, then you have to call the show. And the number, of course, is 419-240-1935. Hello, Susan.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello, Pollywog over there.
Good morning.
So a passenger has gone viral for avoiding paying baggage fees by giving herself a fake Brazilian butt lift. She actually stuffed her carry-on stuff in her butt, and then she wrapped a coat around her waist so it covered up the butt, but it looked like a butt. Check out this ad.
Hey, are you sick and tired of paying those outrageous baggage fees every time you travel?
I sure am.
Then you need Brazilian butt lift luggage.
How's it work?
You strap it around your waist, cram your belongings into it, and it looks like you've got a Brazilian butt lift.
Brazilian butt lift luggage is great. I stuffed all of my clothes and my laptop into my butt, and it just looks like I have a really big butt.
It sure does. And I stuffed a couple of suits into my butt, and let's just say my booty looks fantastic.
It sure does. So next time somebody says, hey, nice butt, you can say,
It's not my butt, it's my luggage.
Brazilian butt lift luggage. Try it today.
All right, the Powerball frenzy for now, sadly, is over. Yes, it was worth $1.73 billion. That was the jackpot, the second largest lottery prize ever. One ticket matched every number.
Whoa. Wow.
Now, does that have to be sequenced? Does that have to be in a row? I know the Powerball has to be the right number, but does it, you know what I mean? Because when you look at your ticket, they're all like that. Is that how they got to be drawn too?
No.
So those can be as long as the numbers match. All right.
Yep.
So it was one person sold in Fraser Park, California, located between Los Angeles and Bakersfield in Kern County.
Wow.
This person or persons or whatever, the lump sum payout is estimated to be, wait for it, $756.6 million this person will take home after they pay taxes. $756.6 million. And give them 6 months, their lives will be destroyed. At least I got to say that, only because, we didn't win. So there's no airing of the grievances today, Paul and Susie. We got to suffer through and keep working like slaves for the man. Of course, in our case, it's the woo man. So we didn't win, and now we have to continue, doing what God intended for us to do.
I had some stuff ready.
I did too. I had checks almost written for my Lamborghini.
Nice.
Yeah, no, not gonna. No, I wouldn't get a Lamborghini.
You're pretty tall. I don't know how well you get
no,
that.
I wouldn't do that. I just get me I think I would start out with a Cadillac Escalade.
Okay.
Yeah, just a pimped out, just awesome with every bells and whistle. I would go down the Cadillac road. Because, Cadillac, my dad, that was status, man. My dad had some never new ones. He always bought old ones because he couldn't afford new ones. But he had two different Cadillacs when, it was later after everybody started moving out. He had more money.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Anyway, so we didn't win. So we got to do the show today. Well, you guys are the winners. Hey, we're also on Facebook Live. So if you want to peep us out during the show and during the records, It's brought to you by John Castillo and Castillo Funeral Home, who will be on with us this morning via the Facebook Live because he is in Vegas, baby. So he'll be on with us 8:08. All right. The Arizona Diamondbacks. And you're like, what? Arizona, we don't live in Arizona. We don't care about baseball. Okay, but this is so amazing what happened last night. I got to give it a mention. The Arizona Diamondbacks not only won the NLDS last night, they also made baseball history. 3 home runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Christian Walker gets up and he hits one, and it appeared to be the 4th, which would have been a record. Are you trailing me or tracking here? 4 home runs in 1/2 inning. And check this out. Right
field, Hayward toward the line, near the foul pole. Fair ball, home run. Might be worth the challenge. The camera
So they challenged it because they thought it was a foul ball.
doesn't lie in this case, and it looks foul.
Yeah.
Go on the field. This
Foul ball.
confirmed. Foul ball.
Foul ball. So they're like, oh, this would have been a record. Oh, he's still at the plate.
That was a historical call right there. Never in the postseason has there been 4 home runs in an inning.
Ever? More than 100 years ago?
Postseason history.
Wow. So, Christian Walker has the home run list, and then hits the next pitch to the moon. Here's your 4th home run.
How does that freaking happen? Somebody explain that to me. The show is coming to a screeching halt. I need to know how this kind of crap can happen. He hits one. It's a foul ball, although they thought it was fair. And then the ump says, no, it's a foul ball. Very next freaking pitch. Bam. Anybody? That is how did it happen, man?
Ding, ding, ding.
I love it. All right, the viral video of the day. Is this talent or too much free time? Talent or too much free time? There's a YouTuber, and I posted this on Twitter. It's actually a 3-minute version of this guy doing this. I just have a short edit. His name is Matthew Van Ness, and he is singing the entire orchestra in the Indiana Jones theme.
Okay.
That's what he's doing. He's singing all the instruments, the trombones, the trumpets, the flute, everything. He is singing them. And it's amazing when you watch the video, you'll see his voice and it'll say trumpet. And he's singing the trumpet part. Check this out. That's one guy. That's his voice. Isn't that amazing?
All right, ask the question again.
Is it talent or too much free time? I'm leaning towards talent.
Talent.
Talent? You're giving it that?
I'm giving it yes, both.
That's amazing. When you watch a dude do it, I'm thinking, wow, that's pretty cool. If you want to see it, it's up on our Twitter page. Actually, we're up live on Twitter right now with the our show live right now. All right. I normally don't talk about Jada Pinkett Smith because, I don't want her mouth words to come out of my name, out of my mouth, whatever Will Smith said. Such a douche. But I got to mention this. I do. These, I was thinking about doing a discussion today because we haven't landed yet completely on a little show chat today. And part of me is wants to go with what celebrity would you like to slap? No, we can't do that because that'd be me. But what celebrity, when you see him, you just go, nope. You just turn it off. What actor or actress? I don't know. Jada Pinkett Smith is one of those for me. She was on the Today Show with Hoda yesterday, and they were talking about their relationship, and she dropped a big bomb that her and Will have been separated since 2016. So when he was supposedly defending her honor, they weren't even living in the same house. There's something. Anyway, listen to what that part of that conversation she says, and she explains why they didn't announce it to anybody.
I feel like you're a straight talker.
I am.
Except you're not sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sum that one up.
That right there, Hoda, I'm turning the TV off. Listen, this is how ridiculous these people are.
I feel like you're a straight talker.
I am.
Except you're not sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, you're not. If you're not a straight talker, you're not a straight talker.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us.
They've been separated since 2016. What is left to figure out?
What's that, 7 years? Oh, she
Yes.
she needs time to get it together, I guess.
How to be in partnership, right? In regards to
When you're separated from somebody, the partnership gets broken. Okay, don't try to figure out a partnership because you're not married. So you are. She's got to be high.
how do we present that to people? You know,
You don't have to present squat to people. The only people you got to talk to is your family. Screw the rest of those clowns that claim to be your friends.
and we hadn't figured that out.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, she's on because she's got a book coming out, which
What?
is why,
Next Tuesday.
Tuesday. She also told People magazine that when Will slapped Chris Rock, she thought it was a skit, a bit. When they got done, when they got alone, the first thing she asked Will was, "Are you okay? Is he okay? Is he okay?" Anyway, the memoir is called Worthy. Okay, so I got to play one more clip for you, only because these people just make me hurl. Here she is telling Hoda why her marriage with Will fractured and why they didn't get a divorce.
Why it fractured, that's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think
Well, yeah, didn't she have sex with a rapper?
Yeah, some young. I thought he was a trainer.
Trainer?
What was
I
it,
don't know.
Susie?
Well, they have an open relationship. So
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough to stay married when
Yes,
your
so
husband and your wife are, getting busy with other people.
by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying.
Okay, I can get that. My first marriage was like, okay,
Mhm.
this is all right. This is stupid.
I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Oh, she couldn't control him. She couldn't make him into her little clay mold of, or whatever she, what kind of fantasy lie she has in her head. And men do it too. So
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
I wonder if it has anything to do with her doing a fraction of the movies that he does. And he's making
Ego?
all that money.
Could be.
I don't know.
all right, I don't know.
The name. I mean, he made the name for the family. Will
did. He
With
did.
The kids, the kids
Yep.
because of who the dad is.
Right.
You kind of know
Not her.
Jada, who she's married
The
to.
only reason you know her, you wouldn't know her if it wasn't for him. Okay, so here's the thing. She has to be high, right? She has to do a lot of dope. Or maybe she doesn't smoke. Maybe it's just gummies. She is lost. She is so far out there. And, she got her little podcast thing and, tells all her little groupies how they should be living. But does she realize how ridiculous she sounded yesterday? That is just complete. I tell you, it makes me feel a lot better about my life when I hear these morons are out there and they got more money than they'll ever need. And they have, all kind of clout and power and all this other crap. She's more jacked up than all of us in this room. Oh my gosh, I love it.
That reminds me, I do want to tell you that there's something I like about you. And I guess after all these years, I never told you that. I love the fact that you, Denny, are such a straight talker, but then sometimes not.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm a straight shooter when I'm not. I'm not. I'm a straight shooter, but not always.
Oh my God.
Well, then you're not a straight shooter. I mean, stop with that. All right, pints and prayers. Olympic gold medalist, Olympic gymnast, Mary Lou Retton, still fighting for her life in the ICU. She's fighting a rare form of pneumonia, and she's been hospitalized for over a week. Her daughter, Shayla, went to the Instagram yesterday to ask people to help with her medical bills because she doesn't have health insurance, which that's irresponsible. Okay. She obviously should have health insurance. She doesn't.
Yeah.
So maybe she thinks she's invincible, is going to live forever. And God's like, let me just show you a little something here. You got pneumonia. Anyway, fans rallied and they blew past the $50,000 that she was asking for, which would last maybe a week in ICU?
Yes,
50 grand?
If that, yes.
Yeah, I guess the average for ICU is like $8,000 a day. I don't think that includes doctors.
Doctors or your meds.
Yeah, any of that. So it's probably close to $10,000 or more a day. Could you imagine that? Anyway, let's see. Now the donations have skyrocketed over $250,000. She's been treated by the best of the best professionals here, and it's been such a blessing to have their hands on her. So please continue the prayers. We cannot thank you enough for the love and support that you guys have shown. All right, there you go. There's your update on Mary Lou Retton. We hope that she, survives. I mean, she was America's little sweetheart there back in the day, and hopefully she gets through this. All right, remember when people carried actual coins, and if somebody wanted a quick random result, they just flip a coin? You guys have seen me do it in the studio many times when I'm struggling with my football picks, which will be tomorrow morning, by the way, at 8:08.
Thank you.
Turns out that it isn't as random as we thought. A new study has found that coin tosses actually have a slight tendency to land on the same side they started from. See, I heard this years ago, so I stopped looking before I flip it because that would be cheating. But it's only the study recorded more than 350,000 coin flips, and they found that coins landed on the same side 51% of the time. Okay, that's pretty close. You know what I mean? It can go either 51%.
So there's two sides.
Yes.
And it can land on one or the other.
Correct.
Half the time.
Right. But,
okay.
51% of the time, whatever is showing before you flip it, that would only by 1%, but still. So it's not completely random and unpredictable. It's not exactly 50-50. I mean, it's pretty close. In other words, a coin flip is still random enough to decide, where to get lunch, which football team you're going to take in your football picks. But like gambling, where there's high stakes, it's not the first time somebody talked about the same side bias. Apparently, back in 2007, researchers from Stanford did the math and determined that vigorously flipped coins tend to come up the same way they started, again, 51% of the time. Anyway, it all depends on if you let it hit the ground or if you flip it, catch it, and then flip it again on your hand. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. But apparently, I don't know. Anyway, that's enough on that. Okay, where are we on time?
Well, on the football field, when the refs go to flip the coin, do they always start it heads up, or do you think it doesn't matter? Because I noticed, the teams kind of look at it and then they flip. So is this playing into that?
I don't know, because I think they show which is heads, which is tails, but then I think
you don't see.
I don't think,
okay.
and then they make them call it.
Okay, while it's in the air.
And I think I'm going to pay closer attention. I don't think they don't flip it like with their thumb like we do. They just toss it in the air.
Okay.
And they let it hit the turf. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's a good question, though, Susie. Thank you. Paul, have you ever gotten sick at a bar or a restaurant bathroom? Ever have too much to drink? Get sick in the bathroom of a place?
No, I usually go out and home.
Okay. Anyway, apparently some restaurants, and I don't know if this is happening in Toledo, but it's happening out in California, San Fran. Multiple restaurants have posted signs that if you puke or destroy the bathroom some way, they're going to charge you a cleaning fee. If you make a mess, they're targeting drunks, especially day drinkers. Day drinkers who take advantage of booze specials like bottomless mimosas. Some of those people are drinking too much too fast, and they're charging an extra $50. They add $50 to your tab. Wow. I guess if you go in and you destroy their bathroom, if you hurl all over the place, somebody's got to go in there and clean it all up. Why not? Why wouldn't you pay? Charge them that. What? You had a funny look on your face. What are you saying?
I think if I was getting sick at somebody's bathroom, though, I am somewhat respectful, and if it went anywhere outside of the toilet, I certainly would make an effort. To wipe it up.
Right, but when you're blotto drunk, you don't do that. You're just like, no problem, man.
Sure.
I'll fight you.
Charge me.
Anyway, there you go. I don't know if it's coming to Toledo, but you've been warned.
It's a good idea.
All right, how about a couple of news quickies? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Here we go. Britney Spears is vacationing in French Polynesia. She says it's beautiful and she's having the time of her life. Why? It's too fun. Disney has unveiled a new robot that can walk without falling over. It's designed to be the exact opposite of President Biden.
That's a bunch of malarkey.
I think it's true. The Trump campaign raised they raised $45 million this quarter. Now that sounds like a lot, but after legal bills, it comes out to $3.62.
Hello, Toledo. We love Toledo.
And Clorox was hit by a cyber attack. Executives don't know who's behind it, but they promise to do all they can to catch the son of a bleach.
Oh my.
See what I did there? Those are little jokey jokes. Hopefully you enjoy those and you tell your friends about the show. Today is National Farmers Day, and I would just like to take this moment to say God bless all of our farmers out there. Without the farmers, there'd be no food. I know we take them for granted. I mean, I don't like the big corporate farms. I think those people are evil and, they can suck it. But the mom and pop farmers, the people that generation after generation after generation that didn't sell out to all these big corporate farms, that are destroying Lake Erie with all their fertilizer runoff and all of that. Go get them, Mike Ferner. Those people don't need to be celebrated, but I'm just talking about the dudes that are up right now getting ready. They're probably, already had breakfast and they've already milked all their cows. And then as soon as it gets lighter, they're going to hop on the tractor, the combine. And although I think, most of the crops are probably brought in by now, I noticed where I live, there's probably about, 5-6 acres that is the corn has not been, picked yet and, feeder corn. So maybe that's what's left. I don't know, but farmers work long and hard and they don't really get rich. So, because they have good years, they have bad years, no guarantee of a good crop, weather, pests, disease, government getting in the way. But our farmers need to be loved because it's very simple. Remember, no farms, no food. There you go. And guys, no farm girls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Listening.
Yeah, exactly. So happy National Farmers Day. And if today's your birthday, can I be the first one to say happy birthday? Remember that Darcy Lynn Farmer? She won America's Got Talent, the ventriloquist. Because she was 12 on that show. She's now 19.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy? 19. Marion Jones, track and field athlete. Well, she's a steroid injector. She gave back her 5 medals she won at the Sydney Olympics. She's 48 today. Kirk Cameron, Mike Seaver, growing pains. He loves the Lord. He's 53. Hugh Jackman, 55. Sam Moore, Hall of Fame R&B legend. He's Sam of Sam and Dave. Susie, see if we have Sam and Dave's version of Soul Man. We're going to play it today if we got it for Denny Breaks format. Not the Blues Brothers version.
Okay.
There you go. 19 days till Halloween, people. Don't move. Dope the Day is next on RQN.
Do we have Sam and Dave?
We have I Thank You by Sam.
How do we not have Soul Man? Yeah. How can we? Is their biggest hit?
Let's me look the other direction.
What's the other Sam and Dave? That's a big. That's a good
I
one.
Thank You.
Soul Man.
Let me go that way and see if it comes up different. No, we don't have Soul.
Wow.
Did you look it up with just
Yeah.
Soul Man?
Yes.
So no
Yes.
Blues Brothers here?
We have Blues Brothers, but not Sam and Dave.
Well, we could do that. We could play Blues Brothers version, but I'd rather do Sam and Dave.
Okay. Not I Thank You though, right?
I don't know. Pull that in the dealio, will you?
You might decide it's okay.
Yeah,
Coming in on 3.
I want everybody to get up on your feet and put your hands together and your arms together and give me some of that old soul clapping. Didn't have to love.
Nope. I mean, I know it. Thank you. I mean, I know the song, but I
not feeling
yeah, I'm not feeling it.
Stop. Hammer time.
Decisions.
No worries.
I could do Soul Man from the Blues Brothers because it is a tribute. So have that ready.
Okay. Okay. All right, about 1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute.
Okay, so you name the intersections or streets you avoid.
Yes. And why? Or not? All right, 30 seconds. Slow. All right, about 10 seconds.
Auto Owners Insurance, 419-241-5133. They say if they can be trusted, and they really can't because they're wrong most of the time. But here you go. On and off rain and drizzle today with a high of 58. We are at, what did I say, 53 right now? So it's not going to get a whole lot warmer, people. All right, let's do Dope of the Day now on RQN.
It's time for Denny Schaefer's Dope of the Day, brought to you by Smith Bonds and 419-865-7300 on 93.5 WRQN.
It seems like this happens a lot now. The first part of the story, not the second. 43-year-old guy, Trent Guthmiller, was walking into a Mickey D's in Bismarck, North Dakota. North Dakota. Anyway, he was on his lunch break, and a random guy outside asked if he'd buy him a Big Mac and a Happy Meal. The random guy, George Demarius, he's 33. He had a 1-year-old daughter with him in a stroller, and he also had some woman with him. Anyway, now some people might say yes to the request, mainly because, with a kid. But Trent said no and told George, hey, dude, maybe you should go get a job. Well, George didn't like that, so he followed him into the restaurant, pulled out a gun, and called Trent a disrespectful SOB and told him to F off. Then he put the gun away and left. So thankfully nobody was hurt. Well, guess what? Cops caught up with the dude, found the gun hidden in the baby stroller, the daughter's stroller. Now this dude's facing felony charges for terrorizing with a dangerous weapon. The woman with him also ended up in jail because she gave cops a fake name. All because the guy. No one owes you squat there, douchey McDoucher. Send George Demarius, if you're listening and available, come on down to the station. We'll give you a certificate that says on this Thursday, the 12th of October, 2023, in the year of our Lord. Susie, tell me what he is.
You are the Dope of the Day, brought to you by Smith Bonds and Charity on 93.5 WRQN.
Yeah, it's crazy.
With donuts.
Because we've got some monster prices at Tricky Enterprises.
I never checked the Blades Facebook page. I wonder why.
I keep an eye on it for us just in case something.
All right.
Mostly new stuff, nothing really. But.
All right, let me see how many shares we got so far with our 7 shares. That's kind of low, people. 15 people. That's not even half. You people that haven't shared yet, you're not going to have a good day.
Oh,
you're not.
Don't wish that on everybody.
No, I'm not wishing. I'm just telling them facts. People that share the show.
Facts, people, facts.
People that share the show do better in life. They're more successful.
You're just keeping it.
They're better looking. Yep, I'm keeping it real.
Keeping it 100. Okay. All right. Organize. Get my affairs in order here. I don't know how my station turns into such a hot mess in just 12 hours.
You mean dirty and gross?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Well, it's 2 people.
What happens here that. I don't think they touched my stuff. I don't think they touched my junk.
Not that they don't want to.
Well, we're just gonna rejoin because it's almost 6 o'clock.
Okay.
FYI. FYI. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. One of our listeners sent a picture of him and Jada Pinkett's Who Dey Tim.
Who did you tell? Where'd you meet her?
Uh,
I guess I'll listen to the show.
exactly.
I'll stick around. I was thinking about leaving early. Got some stuff for things, but it's okay.
I don't know if that doesn't look like Tim in the picture, but it's very dark.
All right, for about 30 seconds.
Sam and Dave. Yes, I see that. Sam and Dave. Hold on, I'm coming. Is that the one we have? Hold on, I'm coming by Sam and Dave?
No, I thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thank you. Oh, is it raining when you came in?
Nope.
Oh, it's okay. I have so much candy. It's a little baggy.
Get up, get after it. Oh, hold on. I got to switch the microphone thingy back on the Facebook Live.
There we go. Forecast today in Toledo, on and off rain for drizzle. High at 58. We're at 53 right now, so not going to get much warmer. All right, it's no text Thursday, but I'm only doing text during the 5:30 club. And then bam, I cut you off here right after this segment. Morning DSP is the fix-in. I believe the last three huge Powerball jackpots were all in California.
That's what I said this morning when Denny told me. I'm like, it's always California.
Powerball.net lists Powerball winner stat by states. They list every pot they've given away, winners' names and amounts. Ohio has only won 1% of Powerball. That stinks. Here's the thing, though.
Stinks.
How many people in Ohio are playing compared to how many people are playing in California?
Exactly.
California's a bigger state, more populated. That could be why. More people, more losers in California that are so desperate. Anyway. Oh, and she said you're a son of a bleach joke would have worked well for yesterday's show. That is correct. Thank you very much. Let's see. Somebody anonymous, they didn't give me their name, says, could you please play Promises, Promises by Naked Eyes? I don't know. We gotta wait for corporate in Atlanta to wake up to get their permission because they dictate every song we play because they know better than we do. So I don't know who you are, but they've been trying to get us to play We Just Disagree by Dave Mason. Nah, that song blows. You got a better chance of me playing Promises, Promises. Do we have it?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Maybe I'll just go rogue for you there, listener, who didn't tell me your name. Let's see, a couple other texts, and then we'll get out of here in the 5:30 club, and then we're going to tell you what we're going to talk about. Oh, I knew it. Who Dey Tim sent a pic. I don't think that's him, though. It looks like somebody else because it's dark. Maybe it is. I don't know. With a picture of him and Jada Pinkett.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, she played a headliner. She had a band called Wicked Wisdom like 10 or so years ago. And these are his words, not mine.
Oh, wow.
And she was a bitch.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Those are not my words. I'm not condemning. I'm not judging. I'm just reading words on a screen. So there you go. All right, here's our fun discussion today. Hopefully it'll be fun and you'll play along. And you have to call in. Don't text me your intersections or areas of town that you avoid. Toledo Police Department received a pretty big grant or loan or whatever they call it, or however they dial it up, over $102,000 to address traffic safety issues in this city. Okay, so they're going to study and they're going to have more. Well, for this, it's to put more cops on the street and at intersections where there's more accidents, more drunk drivers, more speeders, all of that. So our fun discussion, name the intersections in and around Toledo or streets that you avoid and why. Okay. Intersections or streets you avoid and why. We'll get into that more after we start the real show, after we play Promises, Promises. Do we have it?
Yes.
I say we go for it, and let's make that person's day. Okay? Instant request. And then let Atlanta hammer me later. Whatever. We're kicking it off for you next on RQN.